casually continue conversating. First my name is Ant, what's yours? I didn't catch it. Channel red man, cause it's time for some action. Really dig your style, I got a place we can go. Tell me baby you're free, cause if you are then I'm sold. Yeah.
I want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. We can get high, see the stars in the sky. Just you and I, let the time pass us by. I just want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. My love is innocent, genuine, infinite. I want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. We can get high, see the stars in the sky. Just you and I, let the time pass us by. I just want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. My love is innocent, genuine, infinite.
It is what it is. Tell me how you living, maybe we can hit the crib. Love the way you look at me, attention's on your lips. Laugh when you say finally before we share the kiss. You bring the color to the canvas that I paint in my head. Not trying to eat the lies the devil feed me off to my left. Cause then it's off to my steps, long of regrets. Looking at the review, pondering like where it all could've been. Something special in you off the rip, what I sense. Had to play my cards or at the moment could ghost. Others couldn't view what I had see through the lens. And so I took a shot and left the night with a toast. Tatted in my mind is your grand. Said you cried cause a man lost my mind to some women. Maybe they ended up friends. We can leave resent out of the diet. Weather the storm, I'm just testing the climate.
I want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. We can get high, see the stars in the sky. Just you and I, let the time pass us by. I just want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. My love is innocent, genuine, infinite. I want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. We can get high, see the stars in the sky. Just you and I, let the time pass us by. I just want you to vibe with me, baby. It'll be alright with me, baby. My love is innocent, genuine, infinite.
What's good? How's everyone doing? Welcome to another special edition of A Better Man. Make sure, there we go.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it. Now I wanted to make sure I mute the music just in case because it's just still playing.
Gonna pop back up.
Yeah, but like, nah, but like, damn, we couldn't hear words you was saying, son. Oh man, this is A Better Man where we encourage obviously the better of men. We do not hate women, we do not bash. But you ladies have enough lines out there, so this is for us. How you doing today, sir?
I'm good. I'm hungry right now, but I'm good.
All right, this is going to be nice and
starving.
quick. I actually want to stop over at the brewery, see if they got a Slurpee for me.
Mike, it's a really nice day.
So they might have it, so I'm going to go check it out, and I might get hit on. We'll see how it happens. Fingers crossed. Oh, man, fingers crossed. Hopefully everyone's out here enjoying this beautiful weather we have here in the tri-state. Let's see what it says. It says 64 today. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice out there.
Tomorrow's going to be 68, a little cloudy. All right. Oh, shit. Thursday, 70. Oh, boy. There's going to be some nakedness around that day, boy. And I'm off, so I'm going to be out there to see it. Definitely going to be out there to see it. Oh, man. All right, y'all. You know how we do it. We're going to get in and out. Probably be about 15, 20 minutes a day, but we want to give you something. I miss doing this. I enjoy doing this. This is fun to me. Gives me, I guess, an outlet or whatever. Then I got to finish the last episode of
Ozark?
Ozark. I tried. I was struggling, man. I tried.
I caught the
up,
first.
It was almost over. I stopped it quick. I said, I don't want to see it. Stopped it quick.
I caught the first two.
First two?
3. Oh yeah, they took nephew out real quick.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Pop, pop. I was like, oh, okay.
Because
All
when
right.
she woke up, I was like, oh, they going to play with us? They really ain't going to kill this nigga? I was like, but nah, they got to kill him because she's sticking around.
He had to go.
Yeah. She's sticking around. He's like, don't worry, they family. We'll take care of them. I was like, oh, this nigga's trifling. I was like,
Yo,
this
you do.
go.
You knew that shit. And motherfucker in Mexico. The sister sitting there. I think it was the lieutenant. I don't know. Like, nigga, if you don't shoot every motherfucking body in that bitch and leave, like, fuck.
But it's good. I'm gonna finish that off, and then I'm gonna check out the outer range shit. Today I went shopping. I grabbed some food.
Nice.
Loaded the refrigerator up. I got some most my special bay drinks coming today and from Amazon. I'm just load up. I got my healthy Capri Sun-ish packs, but I put them in the freezer so they can freeze. So I got my snacks instead of doing grapes or fruit. Yo, we're gonna get into a second. I'm gonna hold off. Nigga, if y'all ever vote Democrat, ever fucking again, I'm gonna get to it in a second, nigga. I'm sorry. If y'all ever in your fucking lives ever vote Democrat again, nigga. Oh my fucking gosh. We're gonna get out of here. As always, start a plug. Anything going on? Any assistance, rent, food, food wise. We all know that the the student loans got pushed back to August. That's around the corner, people. Yeah. And Biden's getting scarier and scarier there.
Everything is in a limbo. We'll speak towards New Jersey. Everything is in a limbo. And we're in the tri-states, so New York and a bit of Connecticut. They don't know what to do with housing stuff. They know they have a tidal wave of landlords that want to get rid of these tenants. They just want to get, a lot of them want to get rid of the tenants now. So in a nutshell, the smart property owners, interest rates have gone up. I said this 2 years ago when BR was still here. And I was like, yo, wait, when the shit go up, motherfucker, those prices going to settle. And then the prices are settling. They're not skyrocketing no more. So a lot of shit is still overvalued. Don't get it twisted. You know, you going in a place like Garfield buying a fucking $1 million home. That shit it just don't add up if you're from this area. You know what I'm saying? Like $1 million, nigga.
Facts.
How many doors on that bitch? 7? Like what's up? You know, whatever's going on. So we just pay attention. Stuff is still priced, but it will help. The reason why the housing people say the bubble popped because the interest went up, but I don't think it popped. I think we just stopped. It came to a head of where everything can even out, and you got to remember why it's evening out. They don't have a lot of resources to build homes.
Nothing.
The price on lumber, that's trees.
We don't even get our lumber.
We don't get our lumber from here. We don't get our lumber.
Dumbest shit in the world.
Well, I mean, that's environmental, so I'll take it. You know, we need to breathe and shit in the
Nigga,
ocean.
spray that shit.
You stupid.
Put some extra lacquer or something on that shit.
Recycle wood.
Yeah,
It's just
yo,
to use.
come on,
All right,
man.
recycle this bitch.
Go back to cement. Something, nigga.
Now, don't get it twisted. There's a lot of rich motherfuckers and I'm just, side note, there's a lot of rich motherfuckers building houses out of aluminum, which we can't get anymore either. But there are a lot of houses in the Midwest that are not built out of wood. So when you talk about you jumping and doing that, you know, the wood frame and shit, it's metal. So that shit will last longer. You see what I'm saying? But side note, it's something if you're into construction or you want to talk about house longevity, why them shits last 100 years, or why they, you know what I'm saying? Them shits will fall apart in 25, talking about the weather got to it. Either which way. We can't get, a lot of the stuff we get from out of the country. Asia gives us our steel. We don't have a lot of steel plants here anymore. That, you know, stuff we used to get from Pennsylvania. They make the metals.
Tell them why, sir. Tell them why. Good old Clinton.
They outsourced it. They got all the stuff from other countries. Wood comes from a lot of South America. Comes up. They slowed down on shipments coming in here and what they're cutting. so they don't have enough resources to build a house and stuff. And I'm not going to say enough resources to build it at a reasonable price. So a house that should cost you around $300,000 built is going to cost you double six. You get what I'm saying? And in reality, when things do start rolling again, why the F you going to owe an extra $300,000 on a house that they putting out for cheap now with the same buildings? You know, if you go to your local Home Depot, you'll see wood has gone up. It didn't go up by double. It went up by like almost 4 times. What was $1.96 for like a 2x4 is now like $7.80.
Nigga, that sawdust fake ass wood that's held together with glue expensive as shit now.
Yes, but that's the problem. So you can't just go out and build these homes, or let alone these apartment buildings that they putting these motherfuckers up like Legos around by us. You know what I'm saying? Side 1, side 2, click, because I'm glue on it. So think about it. That's why prices are just stabilizing with this high interest. I give it 7 years.
You being generous.
We'll see. The prices will slowly start to fall on areas and stuff like that. Because at this point, you could buy a dilapidated house. That means like the floor went down. You gotta rebuild that bitch from the ground up. And they talking about they want 5-6, and maybe not the best area. And you like, what? I gotta come in with another 5-6 or worth of work. Literally. After you get permits and buy the materials, you know, you can't really fix
my house show now is flip a burger, nigga.
They not even young. Them shit's gonna be from last season. It's like, yeah, we gonna re-air this motherfucker. Because it's making it hard.
Go to Adobe, put Bridget in there with a bikini.
Yeah, exactly. Change it to nightfall outside. Make it all dark out here. Make it dark.
Oh my God.
Yeah. So you got to realize this affects a lot of things. When you talk about the housing market, when you talk about renting market, so people are still coming into America. People need places to go. People need places to live. The rent going up because now I should be able to sell my apartment or sell this house for, you know, the extra $300,000 and I paid for it years ago. But you want to live here or nobody can buy it, so I'm going to have to get the money from the renters. Rent going up. And then they know, just bring it back to the main point, there's a tidal wave of people trying to get pushed out. You know, that we want them out. I want them out of my house. They destroyed it. Some of y'all destroyed some homes. I'm sorry. Some of y'all were just really, really, really bad tenants and destroyed homes, like beyond repair.
Roach infested.
Yeah, like why you punching holes in the wall? Like, come on, and not even trying to fix it. At least do some due diligence. Like, I went to Home Depot and got some paste and put it up. You know, y'all not. Either which way, programs are there. They're waiting for extra funding. Still go through the DCA of that's the Department of Community Affairs in whatever state you're watching this in. And Biden is looking to refund, you know, the program. They are paying people with mortgages too. You still eligible? They still have money in there. As far as last that I checked, you can get up to $35,000 tax paid if that's taxes, just taxes if you want, or they can help pay your mortgages for about a year. So people are eligible. Landlords, property owners, they have these programs. For you. Go use them, folks. Here's another doozy that I didn't know until recently, a little while ago. If you got paid or you got rental assistance through the DCA program before, and I'm just going to refer this to the state of New Jersey, they were getting, and you got another eviction, so you didn't pay after they stopped paying, and then the landlord gave you another eviction because you still haven't paid. They were getting a bunch of the cases dismissed. Go ahead. So go back, inform them. You know, another reason why landlord want to kick out, but because these aren't permanent programs like Section 8 or any other housing voucher. But guess what? They're magically being used as these housing vouchers. Whose money? Taxpayers' money.
As always.
So you're going to have a whole bunch of people on the red side of the game not interested and paying that. And a lot of people convert into the red side of the game, just like he said before. And, I'm just saying, the stuff is there. You can get the help. Be mindful of what's going on here. I don't know how Biden's going to push it through. Everybody's blaming him. We literally watched him give billions of dollars to Ukraine in the form of guns, airplanes, and drones, and et cetera, to help fight a war that's not ours.
Seeing trillions and billions to someone else to help them for something that has absolutely nothing to do with us, but they won't put no money in your pocket.
And take in refugees. Now, refugees have automatic status for a year or two. So that means they come in, they get these assistance programs, they jump you guys, and then they get housing, they get whatever's offered and stuff there.
Keep voting Democrat.
Look, I'm not saying, I'm just saying what it is. I don't know how everything plays out. You can't tell me there was a war that we weren't involved in this time. It wasn't like the Iraq, like, yo, we destroyed you guys when we was looking for a dude. My bad. But no, we weren't involved in. And the people involved in the war is saying, if you keep bumbling, we're going to let these nukes off. What you want to do, Chief? Stay the hell out of it. I'm not saying whichever way is right. War is a horrible thing, people. It's a lot to it. It's a lot of shit that's not adding up. You can't already have homeless people here talking about we're going to take in more people to be homeless.
Take care of your fucking own.
Maybe I'm new. Maybe I'm new. I'm just saying. I don't know. Anything else you want to add? Yeah,
I just want to add on, and I want people to understand.
Because I know you was going with that.
Yes. Learn from your mistakes. The true definition of sanity is committing doing the same thing over and over again, looking for a new result. You fucking kidding me? Black people got more benefits when Trump was in office. This whole racist person y'all talking about, Klansmen and all this other shit. But you have this man who told you if you don't vote for him, you ain't black. And he can't put together 5 sentences. I just went to Walmart. And the man asked me, do I want to buy bags? I said, what?
Oh, yeah. There's no bags in Bergen County. That's the other thing, too. Thanks for reminding me.
What? I said, y'all don't give bags no more? He said, no, we don't do it no more. Then why the fuck these oranges is $8? For the same bag I bought last year for $3.43, them shits is $7.73.
Oranges come from Florida, folks. That's where we get a lot of our oranges from. Them shits ain't got to come from over there. I'm just saying.
Like, somebody explain this shit to me. This makes absolutely no sense. And then I'm walking outside, and I'm telling the guy, because they always have the guy out just before you're about to walk out the doors. He don't care about your food. He wants to see if you got a TV,
right,
a microwave. That's what they looking for. They don't give a fuck about the food. You might be able to get that over.
Right.
I said, man, how harder did they make your job? He said, hella hard. You got niggas walking out just like me with every fucking item in the cart, because I got fucking ShopRite bags in my trunk. I just didn't know I had to bring them. Now, this is coming from a company that has been in a profit for as long as I've been born.
They've been in, bump that. They've been in a whole profit through this whole pandemic. They ain't taking a hit at all.
Taking a hit.
Ain't taking one hit.
How the fuck are these prices looking like this? This makes absolutely no sense. And you're like, why am I mad? Because I fall in that category to where I can't get fucking help. I can't go down like some of you individuals out there with multiple kids, still got Gucci and Prada, could go down there talking about, oh, I don't know who my baby daddy, all this other shit is. Y'all get help. Y'all get the $12,000 in SNAP and, help with this, percentage this. You can go to Catholic charities and all these other motherfuckers that get help. A motherfucker like me who makes decent money ain't shit out here for me.
That's the problem.
I got to pay full price for everything. I don't walk in there with a card, lobster, shrimp, fucking porterhouse steaks, and just swipe a card and it'll hit my bank account.
Yo, there needs to be a national program, like call it Snap 2, for everyone else. Because
Has to be.
You for everyone else. Take this 100, take this 200, whatever it may be.
Something. If you could, like you said, if you
you've
prove
been
you got
given.
certain kids in your house,
You've been given extra money this whole 2.5 years. You've been giving extra money continuously to people for that stuff.
Jeff, remember
And
when
now,
these niggas was unemployment was getting that extra 600 kick?
You ain't got to tell me, my nigga. I seen it.
Niggas was making more than me, and I made good money.
You had little
Unemployment.
kids who used to work part-time at fucking sneaker stores, now jump their salary to $56,000 a year. They ain't make $56,000 a year. So you had people who were going to school getting paid for a time of a lump of $56K. Yes, the math was done. And I yelled at them. I said, nigga, you just got $56K. You ain't even go to college yet. Save some of that, young man or woman. What the fuck?
It was Louis belts.
Used BMWs.
You don't see them Audis out there no more, do you?
Damn sure don't.
You don't see them Audis out there no more. Them just kept getting repo. I saw them. Yo, it was funny as shit. 2 weeks ago, I saw 7 repo trucks just lined up.
I told you.
I pointed at them niggas and laughed. Them niggas was like, yeah, nigga nodded his head.
I told you.
Come get them shits.
I told you.
Or the shit on Facebook they put, nigga put the car in the driveway, nigga just back right up, connected and pulled out in less than a minute, driving off with your shit bumping music.
I told you. Look, they are not playing these games. The secondary and third companies, they are out here winning. They knew you were going to get that shit back. Mm-hmm. They knew it. And they're going to resell that bitch again. You want to get another chance?
Why the credit bureau didn't fuck your shit up because you didn't reach beyond your means.
I told y'all. I just wanted the houses to drop down. I just want the house to drop down. Give me some beat up shit. I'm gonna sell property. I don't give a fuck. Make a hotel. I don't give a fuck what you put in. That's all.
Dangerous, nigga. Dangerous.
And food higher than a mug.
Ridiculous, man. It's fucking ridiculous.
Everybody looked at me like I was crazy. When I saw that, I said on here, when I saw that TikTok dude, was it TikTok or whatever the fuck it was, one of those shorts, and he was like, y'all gonna be complaining when with milk $11. Nigga, I saw eggs at $8. You ain't got to tell me.
Coming from Russia, nigga. This shit is in state. How the fuck is it $12?
You released gas. And this is what I said. You released the U.S. Reserve to ease gas. We back up. Yeah. I just passed BJ's at $3.95. Nigga, I was like, I'm going to go ahead and get up out of here. I'm going to go ahead and get up on out of here. Right now, we not even talking bullshit. What are y'all doing?
Y'all want to keep voting Democrat. Keep voting Democrat.
I tell you.
Falling for the okie dokes.
This year is proving Trump's point. You ain't got to like that motherfucker. You ain't got to believe in his shit. But the 3 things he was saying. He kept the fucking war away and shit blaming on the war. So I can only assume going off it. Right. I can only assume using their logic. Well, Trump would have kept that away then too. If you blame it on the war and Trump said he kept that shit away, then ipso facto, that shit would have been away.
You know why people ain't want to fuck with Trump, right? Because he would have really pressed that fucking button.
Yeah.
That's the difference.
That motherfucker.
You really understand.
Did this shit work?
You really understand. And they got that video going around now in Facebook and TikTok and Instagram talking about why niggas won't invade America because of them rednecks. That's not no joke. Those niggas is really armed the fuck to the teeth, nigga.
We are the only country that people have the right to bear arms freely like that. Even in states like New Jersey where they vote mostly against it. Now, I'm not a gun toting. Yeah.
Once it's on your home.
Right.
You got niggas with arsenals at their home.
You at arsenals, nigga. That's like the gun store. I'm looking there. Oh, I didn't know they made this. Shit. It is ridiculous.
Ain't nobody trying to fuck with the United States like that.
Not on the ground level.
They said they'll attack the north and east, but they're not going south.
They'll do Canada real quick. They'll swing to Mexico and be like, "We had to take over this bitch." But
them niggas, boy, niggas got arsenals.
And that's the thing that bothered me about the war. Side note again. See, we sat there in the beginning of the war, and they let NBC, CNN, you name whatever the big media outlet company, and they showed them, and they showed how the president was like, "Yo, I spoke to Poland, I spoke to all the neighbor countries. We won't let the women and children get out, but any young man or man to a certain age, fight for his country." And those people don't have guns like we have guns. They see them on TV, but that's not. We go bar shit next to the liquor store. We go out there, hey, nigga, let me get 245s and a Colt 45. Nigga, that's it.
My people's your toast. I need that.
We, and I'm not even saying all of us are skilled with it, but we have it at our means where we can go there and shooting ranges on dates.
You ain't just running through. You ain't running through certain blocks. Going door to door, taking over.
Exactly. You gave individuals who don't know how to shoot, and we watched you do it on the news and said, go ahead and fight your war. So not only do they not know how to shoot guns, they don't know any military tactics or skills or which team is which team because everybody's wearing fatigues. And I'm looking for fatigues with the red dots instead of fatigues with the blue dots. Good luck. So when I see a tank come in, the tanks don't necessarily got the badging on them all the time. I can't say that's the Winter 38. Oh shit, chill out. That's one of ours. You're taking non-combatants in there. So every time I see them talking about there's a mass grave sites or there's citizens in there, I'm personally blaming the president on that shit when they told you I should have just left. And I'm sitting here saying I don't know who started that. Where the Russians, I can't say the Russians defended themselves, but when the Russians killed the civilians, were the civilians firing back because you gave out guns? Or was it friendly fire? Oh shit, we took out one of our own, my bad.
You gonna see
when
that on CNN.
When they talk about the rockets went up and then they hit the building, and I'm like, hold the fuck up.
I don't unexperienced niggas rockets.
I said we don't watch motherfuckers in Iran shoot up all these rockets and all these drones and shit. And the only time they were off is when they got bad intel saying he was going to be on Johnson Ave instead of 3rd Ave. But you tell me these niggas got comparable equipment to us, and they just shooting up the children's hospital. No, somebody made a boo boo. I don't know which one of these niggas made a boo boo, but ain't nobody addressing that. You get what I'm saying? And I was like, no, they send us to 6 months of boot camp, nigga, before they give you a plan. So I don't know, just a rant. And I'm not saying all wars fucked up. We got it. I don't want them to be in war. I don't want anybody to be in war. But I'm just saying, you can't tell me, hey, we was taking bootleg eggs and selling them to y'all as gourmet. Please don't.
Let's nail the coffin into the put a couple extra nails in the coffin. Trump gave y'all stimulus packages. Everybody, nigga. Everybody. You did your taxes, you got a fucking, what's her name?
You better believe it. Alyssa, hi, did you see the orangutan driving the golf court and the side-eye tiger? I didn't see that.
I didn't see that shit.
I didn't see that shit. But I believe it. I believe it.
Just like put it out there, like he gave everybody a couple of them. That last one, you got one from Biden. One, Trump gave you what, 3? Just put it out there. It was for everybody, not just the people who are less fortunate. The middle class is getting fucked without gasoline right now.
You got them arguing over student loans still. Now he can reconsidering talking about I might do 10, not 50 on everybody. And they were like, my nigga, just let it go. You done pushed back after you said you wouldn't. And I was like, if that's going to be the make or break to people, please see it when you can. We're going to check that out. But I was like, what are we doing here, buddy? You're going back on everything you said. Everything.
Because it made absolutely no sense. Like we been telling y'all for years. It's going to get worse before it get better. We didn't even get that onslaught yet. It's going to happen this summer because ain't nobody working, ain't nobody going nowhere.
No.
Nigga, the same 3-pound bag of fucking oranges went up $4. Like, thank God I don't eat bacon. That shit was fucking $10.
Bacon went up too high. Yo, bacon went up too high, homie.
And we talking about pork here, nigga.
And pigs reproduce way more than cows. Cows only have one at a time. Pigs have
But
a
we
litter.
got farms in the United States. All this shit.
We got so many.
All this shit is happening under the Democrats' watch. I need y'all to really understand that. Do your fucking research.
That's all.
And we talked about all the lumber and all this shit coming from overseas. You know why? It's the Clinton administration. You call Sprint. You could barely understand the language. Clinton administration. Love him to death. He did a lot for black people, but at the end of the day, Democrat.
Look, man, I have no idea what they're expanding into.
Yeah, it'll never be enough. I think it'll be about, I probably won't be here next time a Democrat get in fucking office.
You might not.
Like, this is like how everyone thought, and it's crazy. It took a black man for me to research and have me double check, did way more for skin of color than Biden is doing right now. You sent billions to the lack of melanated skin people out there that has nothing to do with us. You won't forgive the debt. You're not trying to help the homeowners out. You're not trying to forgive anything. You just keep pushing and pushing and pushing like you waiting to collapse or go into a coma and put the shit on Kamala Harris.
Kamala. Yeah.
Kamala, shit, I'm sorry. I don't mean to disrespect your name. But this shit is ridiculous, man.
I say it all the time, dude. I say it all the time. It looks like he's going to be a one-term. Unless he come up and do
I
a
don't think he's doing a full term.
complete 180.
The nigga almost fell walking out the chopper. Nigga, no, what? Did you hear that nigga last speech? That nigga told 5 stories, and none of them had to do what the fuck he was up there for.
Yo, it's sad. And I bet the next generation will too. Like, wow. Yeah,
This is crazy. You really do the research on what was going on. This is crazy, man. So next time y'all vote, y'all really gotta dig deep, man. Y'all worried about a person's skin color. Stop that shit, man. Real talk. Stop that. Stop that skin color shit. The motherfuckers going, you was talking about, you was calling Steve Harvey coon. You was calling all them niggas coon. That nigga was worried about his fucking pockets, nigga. Now all y'all niggas, rich and poor, getting hit. You can't expect somebody else who got money to worry about you when you don't have money. Stop it.
The world different when you making 8 figures, 8, 9 figures.
Nigga, all right.
You still nigga, but
let's put it like this.
World different.
Let's put it like this, then we'll move on, all right?
By this after.
You take your $200, $300, $400, $500 check, and let me tax it 48%. See how the fuck you feel. Let's be real, because that's what's happening to them. They get hit with 45%.
Yeah.
So, you don't want to get hit 40-something. You want your 23 or whatever it is you getting hit. They don't want to get hit with the 45. You want equal rights? Take that 45. Then they'll pay it too.
Yeah.
I bet you go running and bitching and moaning. Get the fuck out of here, man.
You better believe it. OnlyFans going to be sold out.
That shit is even running out. Niggas
Vivid from the 70s.
Yeah. Niggas ain't got money to see naked titties. That's Pornhub subscription. You got a cell phone, you got a mini computer, you can watch porn for free.
There you go.
Somebody always leaking something there. You want to see Megan Good or whoever the fuck it is? Somebody leak something. Niggas ain't doing that shit. All right, y'all. We're gonna be about another 5-10 minutes, but I just was randomly searching the craziest shit. Just randomly searching random shit on the internet. And I ran across some shit that I thought you may need to know you didn't know. So I wanted to have some fun with it. All right, so I'm just going to run through them randomly. If you didn't know, I don't mean to gross you out. I'm sorry. But these are facts. I'm not just throwing them out there, all right? So for you coffee drinkers.
How do roaches end up in coffee? apparently this happens with coffee because large piles of beans get infested with cockroaches. Yes, it happens. And according to Emlyn, it is impossible to remove them completely. So they are simply ground up with the coffee beans. If you oh God. That's the full story. Yeah.
So, again, if you are a coffee drinker, you are drinking roaches. I don't want to hear no chick out here talking about she don't want to lick ass. Sorry.
Well, if you drink from a large brand.
Roach is a roach, nigga. 1%, 2%, I don't give a fuck. Roach is a roach. You don't want to lick ass, but you eat a roach. I'm just just put it out there. You just tell me. So I will say this for you people who are coffee drinkers, and this grosses you out. You're mortified by this. What did she say?
Starbucks. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, see, here's the thing about they grind their beans there. And
Yeah, they buy and grind. They buy and grind.
For you individuals who buy whole beans, you can't take those out. You can wash those. If there is something in there, you can kind of like shade it out the way. So if you are a coffee drinker and you are big up on it, I would say the safest way to try to avoid, if not any, maybe a little less than the other people who are buying grinded up coffee, is to only shop at places or purchase whole
beans,
whole
beans,
and grind them yourself.
Yeah.
It's the best way.
I seen
to
it
avoid
myself. Still at Starbucks. I can believe it because they do have that big grinder in the store. So, you know, they got food and shit. So, you know, they got some bugs in the back. And I can see one walk up and walk in and zip, 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 zip. Yeah. It's not hard. It's not hard to believe. Pay attention when you go to the malls. So when you go to like Panda Express, my homie that I went to college with, he was pest control. And I saw him in Willowbrook Mall one day, and I was going to Wendy's, and he was like, yo, don't eat at Panda Express. And he said they just called them in there to get rid of an infestation. So, you know, they make rice. They prepare food ahead of time. And they made rice by the big stack pot load, you know, like the big gumbo pots and shit. And, you know, they break out what they need, and they tape up and put the rest away. But the roaches got inside, and they dug in there, and they made, you know, families and babies. So when you started scooping, you had them all. You had all of them in there. You know what I'm saying? It's like ants in a motherfucking in dirt. You know how they got a colony and shit with that? That's what it looked like. And he was like, yo, don't eat in there. Because he was like, they're not really trying to throw away the rice and shit. They were trying to scoop and filter. I was like, no good, buddy. Nah, no, I'm good.
Did you still get your Starbucks coffee? I want to know. You said you saw it on
maggots
the top.
in the rice. So yeah. It's at the top of the machine, maggots in the rice.
Yeah, did you still order coffee? I need to know. But hey, be careful. Again, you know, hey, coffee makes a lot of people go around. You have a lot of people that interval fast with coffee.
It's a multi-billion-dollar industry. So you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
just be careful. Again, just things you may not know and may not freak you out. I think I got one more in the coffee. Here we go.
Excuse me. Kopi Lawaka, well, I said that way wrong, is made from coffee beans, plucked from the caveat's feces. This is bad news for caveat, for seabots, excuse me, whatever it is. It's the world's most expensive coffee. This is made from the poop of... they make a bunch of stuff from the poop, yeah. It's made from poop, or rather, it's made from coffee beans that are partially digested and pooped out by the civet, a cat-like creature. They do the same thing with another one with bats in South America. So they eat the bean, so they eat the outside shell and they swallow the seed of the bean, and they poop it out. But they can't digest it. And they said that since it ingested the stomach acid, it makes it like a stronger type of coffee. So, you know, they wash off all the other shit and they filter out, you know, the feces and stuff. And then they grind, they cook them and they dry the beans and then they, you know, start grinding that bitch up.
Yeah. So, again,
everything is accountable. It's all business. You're right.
I think that coffee goes for about a couple $100 per ounce. That's how expensive that shit is. And this is eaten by rodent-like Madagascar somewhat creature.
Yeah.
Shit it out, and then they take it and then they you know, boil it or whatever. So I just wanted people to understand this. Have you ever marinated anything in your life?
Mm-hmm.
There ain't no washing no shit out of anything. If it's been sitting there, it's marinated and went through somebody's digestive system.
It's got
system.
yeah.
So you got these ladies out here, these guys out here, whatever your cup of tea is, your flavor, that are literally eating ass juices, but won't give you head or lick your ass. Just put it out there. I'm gonna keep comparing it. Y'all want to be grossified? I'm gonna help y'all out.
But that's not expensive coffee. Ain't nobody buying that shit. I mean, a couple of white
Shit
folks.
is shit. Y'all rather, you know what I mean? Hey, animal, human being, however.
If that's the case, I'm gonna feed that shit to a bunch of pit bulls and start charging that shit. Starbucks premium, nigga. Fuck out of here. This one keep you up. It is
Oh
good.
my
Fuck outta
gosh.
here. Oh, he said he got one hand holding the roof, another hand holding at 12 o'clock. Goddamn right.
Oh my gosh, yo.
Hey, man.
So again, for you coffee drinkers, I mean, God bless you. For you guys who, you know, got your significant other, whoever it is, likes coffee, next time you kiss them.
And I like coffee too. That's the thing. But now you think about it, because most people buy those pods now, you know, and those are big. Like, I could go in that warehouse and see, like, oh, there's a family of roaches in this motherfucker.
Well, that's why I said, just get the beans, wash them off yourself,
Yeah.
and do it yourself. That's the safest way. I mean, something's walked over it. There's just like people that go to the corner store and get canned sodas and open it without
wiping the
washing
top.
the top off.
Yeah. Everything been on that motherfucker. Everything.
What a list to talk about.
All he need, she's talking about, he got one hand holding the roof and the other holding hand at 12 o'clock. All he needed was music on. Looked like a motherfucker I once knew. Check that video out. You will laugh. So amazed.
We will. All right, let's keep it going. Another random act here.
Oh, and just another thing where I seen it at H Mart. Showed the manager. She's talking about the maggots and the rice. Again, another Asian spot. And H Mart is a big superstore, but they get the pre-cooked meals and shit. Like, you know, like all the other supermarkets do before it gets bad. Yeah. They try to sell it, cook it real quick, and sell it and shit. But they do that shit with the rice, and I'm like, nah, I'm not doing that, because they don't care for the quality of shit.
Take that $20 bag of fucking oranges and go home and be married.
Stupid, nigga. You stupid.
All right, let's keep it going. Random fact.
The FDA regards castorism as natural flavoring. Just in time for the holiday cookie season, we've discovered that the vanilla flavoring in your baked goods and candy could come from the anal excretions of beavers. Beaver butt secretes a goo called castorism, which the animals use to mark their territory. Come on, my nigga. What the fuck we eat? Who the fuck figured that shit out? This beaver juice tastes like vanilla. What the fuck? Yo, what the fuck?
So, for you bakers, you people who like sweets, you like that sweet potato pie, you like that pound cake, and it's telling you sometimes it's passed off as natural abstract. You gotta be careful. And vanilla abstract is pretty much in everything.
Yeah, because vanilla is expensive. You know, vanilla comes in that little thing, and it's the beans.
Even you Hershey bars.
Oh yeah, they've been using fake shit for years. My whole life.
Next time sneakers, you get an attitude. Just put a beaver up there and his ass bent over.
Yo, hey, that was a hard. Who the fuck is trying to figure that shit out?
She said, nothing, though. Hey, you guys, you want that vanilla abstract?
Who the fuck found that shit out? You know this beaver ass.
And that's what I said. Once I caught a glimpse of one, I just started Googling random shit. There's a lot of shit. Yo, the FDA ain't shit, nigga. I need y'all to really know this.
Well, they got to leave a percentage of margin.
No, they don't. Hold its accountability. Fuck that. You mean to tell me?
But that's the margin, nigga. When you go past the 1%, it's like, you done fucked up.
2 batteries. It cost me $12 to grow this one. and it cost me $5 to grow this one. All right? But I'm charging you 20 for this and 13 for this. You know why? Because it's going to make you sick. All these pesticides and all this shit that all these fruits and vegetables spray down with keep your ass running to the hospital, getting cancer, all these things to keep these medical people in trillion fucking ass.
Well, that's the true age point when they talk about stuff that we had back in the 80s compared to stuff that they still make now, and then they see the difference of the chemicals they put in there, and they said a lot of this shit is carcinogenic, meaning it can toxins and cancers.
It's cancer, baby.
Yeah.
So I mean to tell me it costs, she says, super straight sci-fi. Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Yes, it is. So you mean to tell me it costs you less to make that healthy shit, but it's more expensive. So I can buy this pesticide shit so I can get sick so the $1 trillion industry can stay $1 trillion.
Yep.
And I want to go a little further. Sidebar. A guy made a very good point. You know how you stop these cops from killing black people?
You talking about the guy who said to get the insurance?
Yes.
The life insurance?
Because that shit made sense. You keep hitting these trillionaires motherfuckers in the pockets, niggas gonna be protecting black people like the president, nigga. And he made sense. Shit is scary. We're gonna do something about insurance too. All right, now this one is the one that freaked me out the most. All right?
They report that a mutation just 6,000 to 10,000 years ago, by necessity in just one person, explained all the blue-eyed people on the planet. Of course, the recessive gene had to carry them about with a kiss of incest in some small clan until double copies came together to make a blue-eyed person.
What does it tell you? That tells you motherfuckers who have blue eyes, not them, but someone in their generation.
In their family's history,
in their
yes.
family history had incest. So next time you see somebody with blue eyes, now mind you, this ain't just Game of Thrones shit. This shit was happening way back in them days when, even though we all came from the same two people, we in quotation marks, all this other shit, your blood is better than mine, and you're a noble and I'm not. And what they did to make sure that noble blood didn't spill over into common blood is that they would fuck their own family members.
Right. I mean, nothing new about that.
We
knew, yeah.
But the mutation of blue would let you know that happened kind of often in that lineage.
Just to shock everybody, not even shock, but here's a spoiler. There are other mutations they know happened because of that.
Yep.
Some people theorize that kick-started the autistic sets of genes, and autism is a spectrum. So everybody don't have the same thing. Everybody got different things,
severe,
but that kicked the shit in a high gear. Because when you really think about it, why you think other people from villages, when you all listen, if you really go study history, like in college and stuff, and they'll tell you the tribe can't keep creating within the tribe. We need to go marry
out, which is why they was
Kevin from that village. So we're gonna bring them niggas donkeys, and they're gonna bring us that, and Kevin gonna meet. You get what I'm saying? You got to keep introducing new blood because ain't none of that shit new. They knew the baby's gonna get sick. They know. That shit been spoke about for since eons, my nigga. They knew that shit.
Like, Brooke, you can't keep sleeping with your brother. Right?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
Have him skeet on the side. He can't keep skeeting in you. Like the baby shit.
Yeah, ain't none of that shit new. Hey, what do you say? What do you know where watermelon with black seeds are sold? With black seeds, or do you mean like a white watermelon?
I don't know.
Because the watermelon used to be different.
Yeah.
The original strain of watermelon looked completely different and tasted totally sweeter. And bananas were the same thing. Bananas taste complete. If you ever really can remember, bananas in the 80s tasted completely different than they do now. They were a lot sweeter because now they're only down to the one strain, and it's what they call a monocrop. They kept weeding out the strains, and they got disease. So this is what we have left.
Cloning your shit out, people.
Yeah.
Cloning your shit out.
That explains the term blue blood. Yeah, the royals, whoever had. Yes. Yeah, blonde hair, blue eye. That's what Hitler was shooting for.
Game of Thrones.
Well, you thought there was a bunch of them motherfuckers around German?
He married his cousin.
Yeah, but he wasn't a blonde hair, blue eye either. He ain't had that shit in him. But I'm just saying, where you think that shit came from? That nigga had them all incesting in the same area. They was, that's what he wanted. You want to create that. But it's the same thing with dogs. We learned this with animals.
Facts.
What you think? How you think Rottweilers and Doberman Pinschers look the same?
They fucking do.
But they're off the same breed.
Yep.
So when you have a litter, you get a fat one, you get this one, you get this one, and the two traits that you want to keep, you keep mixing them. So all the fat ones, I mix all the fat ones because I want a big muscular one that that's going to be good for breeding, pulling shit. And then I got a thin one. Yeah, I make the thin ones breed with the thin ones because I want a fast attack dog. And then but they all got the brown color. They all got that. They were bred off the same line. And that's written about in books and eugenics. Same thing with German Shepherds and you name the line. All those fancy dogs that'll cost you millions now. Ain't none of that shit new. We knew this. We still know this. And now we really know because we could just read the blood off of a test. Like, oh, yeah, get Jeff with Simone. Them niggas is half cousins. We're going to make a new baby. Whatever the fuck it is. That shit
All right,
now.
got two more. We're going to get out of here. This one kind of threw me for a loop.
John Hanson. In November 1781, John Hanson became the first president of the United States in Congress assembled under the Articles of Confederation. Many people have argued that John Hanson and not George Washington was the first president of the United States, but this is not quite true.
See how that not quite? You know what that lets you know, right? That shit is true.
Depending on who's telling the history.
Exactly. I was just about to say, they call his story. History, nigga. His story.
Yeah.
So it's laid down just like that whole Achilles thing.
Yeah.
How did you kill Achilles?
Yeah.
Arrow through the ankle, and then now it's your Achilles heel.
Yeah. Yeah.
What she got?
Which the royals are no. They said they're bugging off of Harry's wife, and he shut that down, Meghan Markle. I'm talking about Harry. Yeah, because he married outside the family, and then he married a dark blood.
Not only a dark blood, a woman who was already divorced.
But yeah, I mean, it was a lot of things. It was like, hey, she had black. She come from bad history. Like, motherfucker, you might as well get a bomb off the street. What you doing? You fucking everything up, Harry.
Megan was sitting there twerking that booty. He's like, he ain't never seen that before in his life.
The brother married out, but the brother married out of wealthy commoner.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So she already had similistic traits. So they was like, it's new blood. It can be acceptable. You know what I'm saying? Same thing when he thought of with his mother. But yeah, his mother hit all the boxes.
But,
Harry's
Diana got him set up lovely. So
both of them.
Yeah,
they both
kids.
technically. I mean, they don't never want her for money.
Nah, you're good.
That's why I said he don't need it. He don't need it.
Diana, I guess she really saw it coming. That woman
Fuck
took care of her
yeah.
kids.
Fuck yeah.
You know, that's why she wound up, going into a tunnel that cameras weren't working at the time. But I ain't trying to disappear.
She out there sucking sand nigga dick. Oh no. That bitch got to die.
I ain't trying to disappear real quick. All right, last one. We're going to get out of here. And this one is a nasty one. Just want to warn y'all. This shit is horrified. Who the fuck thinks of this shit? And what nasty motherfuckers actually want to get together and do this shit?
Alabama Hot Pocket. When the girl opens her vagina so the male can shit inside her vagina, then carry on having sex. Dude, the Alabama Pocket is nasty. Yeah, that's just nasty.
Like, I understand, like, when you high, and you sitting around and, you start thinking of stupid and crazy things. But where in God green earth, having a woman pry her vagina open, defecating in it, and going right in after it and having sex? Yeah. Like, do you want to go down on a female ever again? Like, that's like a yeast infection to the 13th power? Like,
yeah, I don't even know. You got to bleach that out. I don't even know. I really don't know. I don't know. I mean, I guess it's a kink for some motherfucker in the world, but I don't know.
So just to hit y'all with a couple of those real quick. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Unless everybody else thanks you for stopping by. Hopefully you had some fun with us. But I know I fucked coffee drinkers up for life because the girl at the gym was like, I want to hurt you so bad right now. Because that's all she does is drink coffee. And she literally said, send that article to me. And she put it on blast in her group immediately.
But that's anything. Look, don't look how they cut up pork and kill cows. You gonna be like, I'm a vegan. Shit, I'm gonna be honest. What you say? People play with their do like R. Kelly too. Very innocent. Yes, it happens.
You talk about that Chappelle shit. We talk about poop on you. Yo, Chappelle a fucking fool.
Yeah.
Last words, we get out of here, Obi?
I'm going to eat something to eat, man.
All right, y'all. Thanks for hanging out with us. We love y'all. Peace. Oh, my God.